Nobody has to remind a smoker to go and smoke. Nobody has to remind Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman to go to the gym. It is something that is deeply ingrained into their brains. It is totally habitual. They couldn't imagine life without doing those things. Now, your paradigm is the habits that you have formulated yourself, that you do on a daily basis. And that is what is giving you the results that you have got in life. So if you want to become the best version of yourself possible, take a look at your daily habits and daily routines, because this is the number one thing that took me from that obese, broke guy that was in debt to a person who is trying to build themselves up and be the best version of themselves that they possibly can be. Now, let's take one person, for instance. This person rolls out of bed after snoozing their alarm 5 times, doesn't bother brushing their teeth because they got up too late, doesn't bother getting ready other than just putting the clothes on, and they leave straight away to go to work. Then after work, they come home, watch TV for a little while, eat garbage, go to bed, and repeat the same cycle 5 days a week. Now, that person living that way, those habits that they have got, they live that way every single day. Where do you think that person is going to be 10 years from now if they continue to have the same habits? If they don't change anything about themselves or their life, where do you think that person is going to be 10 years from now? Probably not in the best place. Or probably in the same place as they're in now. They probably won't have gotten very far, that's for sure, if everything remains the same. Now, let's change that person's habits. Let's change their whole paradigm. Now, to change your paradigm is possible. However, the first few days to weeks are exceptionally difficult to go. It goes against the grain. Your old paradigm tries to pull you back. Your old way of living tries to pull you back. But if you push through and make it past the first few weeks of that, it starts to get easier and easier and easier and easier. And you as an individual start to become better and better and better and better. So that same person, let's say he's sick of where he's at in life. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He wants to better himself. He wants to improve his situation. He wants to start being more. Maybe he wants to be in better shape. Maybe he wants more money. I don't know what this guy wants, but he wants more from life. He knows that for a fact. So let's create a new habit for him. He gets up an hour before work. He doesn't just roll out of bed last minute. He spends that hour having a shower, getting ready, shaving, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, getting prepared for the day, eating nutritiously, not snoozing his alarm. He just gets up straight away as soon as the alarm goes off. These are the new habits that he is formulating. So automatically, this person now, to the public, he doesn't stink. He smells good. He's feeling confident within himself. He's carrying himself differently. He's walking differently. Already, these changes are starting to be made. Then he goes to work, which is good, because this person could be on benefits or on welfare checks. At least he's got a job, he's got that going for him. So he's going to work. Then he comes home, eats again, he goes to the gym, and then he reads for a while, and then he goes to bed. Now, that life is not that difficult to accomplish. Adding in those few extra things on a daily basis and making them habitual is not all that difficult. I've only added getting up earlier, taking care of his hygiene, going to the gym, and reading on top of what he was already doing. That is not a lot of things to do. And when these things become habitual, they will start changing his life bit by bit, and he will be going towards a goal. The fact that he is going to the gym is going to change the shape of his body. The fact that he's taking care of his hygiene is going to change the people that choose to hang around him and the people that he chooses to hang around, because he'll feel more confident within himself. He'll be more approachable. He'll have more opportunities. He'll have a totally different life. The fact that he's going to the gym is going to be in better shape over a long enough period of time. So now, if you stretch that out 10 years, where is he going to be now? He's going to be more intelligent because he'll have been reading. God knows what will have inspired him from what he's read and given him all new, fresh ideas and new opportunities that he wants to attack. He feels confident within himself. He doesn't feel miserable anymore because he's actually got something going for him and he's working towards a goal and a task. Now, doing that is not all that difficult, and doing something as simple as looking over your daily habits and seeing where you can remove bad ones and insert good ones is an excellent way to go from level 0 to level 1 and start building up. It is difficult to change. The first few days might be easy and then it starts to get difficult, but if you keep pushing through that, it becomes the new you. It becomes the new normal. Whatever habits that you have made Also, they are unique to you, and you know that they go towards your goal. You know that you're getting a step closer to your goal every single day. No matter how far away it is, you know you're getting closer. You're not getting further away, and you're not staying the same. You are getting closer. You are moving steadily towards that goal. And what is the definition of success? Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So if you have an ideal in your mind, an ideal way of living in the future 10 years from now, and it's the fact that you're in shape, you're confident, and you're well learned, at least from reading, you are a successful person because you are working towards those goals and you are working towards them steadily. You're not going downhill, you're not staying the same, you are going up, you are bettering yourself. There's different levels to bettering yourself. You can take it to its extremity and work exceptionally hard, which is a worthy and good thing to do if you're the right kind of individual for it. Or you can just start small and just start building yourself up. However you decide to attack it, the most important thing is that you just take that first step and just begin. And habits has been the number one life hack for me to, as I said before, go from that obese, broke person to someone who is trying to build, improve himself and better himself every single day. Habits, look over your habits, insert good ones, remove bad ones, give it enough time and it will become the new normal. You won't have to be reminded to go to the gym. You won't have to be reminded to read. You won't ever forget because it is habitual. You do it every single day. Go a month like that. Go 2 months like that. You will never forget, trust me. Every single day, it is the new you. And it will consume your mind and you will have more ideas and you will think where you can improve even more. But if you refuse to look at the situation, if you just bury your head in the sand and hope for the best, not a lot is going to change. So look at your habits, insert good, remove bad, and change your paradigm. Push through that barrier because it is a possibility, if not likely, that the old paradigm will try to bring you back. I'm telling you now, it's happens to me more times than I can count, where you try to make a big change and your old way of living is so much easier to go back. Your brain wants to go back because it finds this new way of living difficult. But before you know it, your brain will get used to it. It's no longer difficult. And now, I've said this before as well, when you go long enough like that, your old paradigm is so long gone, dead and in the dust, that the thought of living that way ever again makes you feel physically sick. Once upon a time, when I was trying to make these changes, when the normal me was eating whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, not brushing his teeth, not showering every day, not feeling confident, not going to the gym, not doing all the things that he should have. My phone died halfway through that. I'm going to have to continue where I left off. This will actually be the first edit that I've ever made on this channel because I usually just do raw all the way through. Anyway, when I first changed and started to live a different way from the old way, your old paradigm tries to pull you back because it feels so much easier living that old way. But as I was saying, now the thought of ever living that way ever again does make me feel physically sick, because I can see that 10 years from now, I would be not even in the same position I'm in now, but worse. I would be bigger, dirtier, more unhealthy. My brain would be rotting most probably from all the crap that I used to watch or the Xbox that I used to play. Now when I look back, it just was not a desirable way to live. But when you first try to make these changes, your brain will convince you and trick you into thinking that that is the easy way. Why are you doing all this hard stuff? We're in the 21st century. You can get away with doing practically nothing these days and just relax. That's what my brain would be saying to me. But now I say to myself, I've got one life on this planet. I have got one lifespan. No reruns. Why would I ever waste my entire time, the only thing in this life that I have truly got, doing absolutely nothing? I have got this life, this experience. If you think about it, I don't want to sound crazy, like a crazy person here, but me standing here talking to you now on this device is wild. Me standing in this truck right now that someone has designed and created for me to be able to enjoy and drive is wild. The amount of gratitude I have for the smallest things that once I never would have even noticed is wild. The fact that I can see, smell, hear, touch and taste and have all these experiences and do all these wonderful things. I want to see every part of life that I possibly can. I want to see everything that I'm capable of achieving. Here's what I don't want to see. Pointless videos, waste of time, brain rotting videos. Exclusively. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I can never watch garbage. Sometimes it's fine to watch garbage, but I mean habitually. Watching garbage, doing garbage, eating garbage. I want to fill my life with garbage. I want to see what I can do. I want to see what I'm capable of. I want to see how I can transform my body, my wallet, and therefore my family and the experiences that my family get to have one day. I want to test the limits, push the boat out. I want to see what I can do. Because this whole thing here is crazy. The likelihood of you being born, the probability of you being born was so low. It's something like you're more likely to get struck by lightning 100 times in your lifetime or something like that. The odds of being here right now and experiencing this, what we're experiencing now, whatever this is so low, and I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to waste it away, because as far as I'm concerned, I've won the only lottery that counts: life. The lottery of life. I don't need extortionate amounts of money being given to me before I'm ready to even handle them. I'm running myself down into a hole. I don't desire that. I want to earn it for myself. I want to become the best version of myself that I possibly can be, and see everything that life has to offer, and see everything that I have to offer to other life. With all that being said, my friends, I'll catch you all in the next video.